talking point is all going to be about rank play, but we got some very exciting CRL action here to kick us off on a beautiful Thursday night.
Oh yeah, Thursday night we got the Gold Premade South, the Denver Surrender, the Minnesota Flopper kicking it off, and that is a quick 4 dead for the Minnesota Flopper. A little bit of a team effort there as they immediately get some initial time here, and it doesn't get any better than that off the rip there, Blupsy.
Yeah, make it 6 kills in a row. 7. Wow, Minnesota doing a great job on that P1. You could already tell also Hotbox, I believe, is rotated to P2, holding that tunnel. He gets a pick. Denver hasn't got to kill it. Never mind, I jinxed it. And just like that, they're on the board. But what a start from Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best you can ask for here, and they're already set up for that P2 side. You have Sappy going to try to contest this over here, but he's not able to find the kill onto Alex. Going to try to be annoying here, but you do have Gunix able to get into garage at least for a moment before he is chopped down, and now the Flopper are looking to put them in the chokehold here and try to get that full 60 that is so common here on P2.
And Minnesota shooting lasers right now. Great start. Also have the hold, but they have to watch out from that bottom P2. You see Gunnix right now trying to creep his way forward. He gets the pick and
Oh,
he
big
breaks that
win.
hill. That is a huge win from Denver. This could bring them back right here.
Yeah, Gunix able to get in there, does win the 1v1 on Hotbox as well, who was on a 5 spree, so he stops streaks and gets the break here, and that's going to make the game very mixy, and Denver's getting a lot of these kills on this rotation here back towards P3. So they're going to have to try to contest it just a little bit longer to maybe cross the map as Flopper know what the deal is, and they are setting up already around mid and on these angles here. You do have Hotbox going to have to hold the line as his teammate gets taken down. He's able to find one. Kai and Boomer combined for a couple more, and the Minnesota Flopper are going to get some initial time here again.
Hotbox starting off 7-1. Once again, Minnesota are on the rotations, the early rotations, but Denver getting the first 2 picks and they break the hill. Denver's been great at breaking hills so far. They didn't do a good job on A, but we've seen, I mean on P1, but we've seen them do a great job on P2. The pick from Fame comes from the back as well, and right now, Denver are in the lead after a rough start.
Yeah, Denver, they're able to hold on from their breaks. I mean, Flopper's been ahead this entire time as far as rotations go, getting a lot of initial time. But like you said, Surrender just walking into these hills when they want to. They're keeping it going here. So you've got Gunix just trying to lay down behind these stairs, be a nuisance. He's able to work a trade out with Fame there. They're going to get tons of time here off of this P3. On rotation, once again, Flopper, they're getting set up over here. You do have that number 2 player in Gunix. He's able to find one, and he's going to try to play his life here. Looks for another onto Alex and finds it before he's traded out by Boomer. That leaves Fly Chirps to get into the hill, and he's going to start making it mixy here. Looking for that kill. He's ended up finding it, and the teammates are here. The Denver Surrender making a great play on this rotation here to start stacking a lot of time here.
Fly doing a great job with that Renetti right now. They're holding that spiral steps, getting one. Gunnix gets another as well.
He's challenged.
Yeah, he's going for it. But right now, Alex at that back barber area, he wants to break in. He needs to break in to get that time, but Sappy getting the pick. Fame gets one, and then a trade going on. Denver just doing a great job of holding this hill. Not only were they able to break those hills earlier, but now they're doing a great job of holding that P4 when they got that rotation.
Yeah, they were able to just keep working those trades back and forth and keep a foot in that entire time. It's really good plays from Denver here. But Minnesota are once again set up on a potential big money hill. If they can somehow keep Denver from breaking here, this could be huge. And that's a big 3 dead off rotation. It's going to be enough to get them maybe the first 10 seconds or so for free before you have number 1 and 2 and crew. Going to start pushing across here, but some nice shots from Alex. Going to put everybody a little weak. Does collect 1 kill as well. They know there's a lot of pressure from that ticket side of the map, and finally, the Flopper maybe going to try to chip away at this lead here.
Yeah, definitely going to be a great start for Denver, but Minnesota, if they can get these 30 seconds, they're back in it. They're only 50 down. We've seen what they can do on P1 as well, so look out for them to do the exact same thing. Minnesota, though, great job here on P5. Denver having trouble breaking it, but we've seen what Denver can do. We've seen them breaking hills before.
You gotta think it's off the back of a guy like Fly Terp. She's kind of leading the kills in the lobby right now. 15 and 13 for him, flying around, really causing problems. But in Denver are pushed up in the top side. There's a big gunfight here between Safi and Kai. Fame's going to be able to help out Safi a little bit, but Alex in for the kill, and you do have Fame able to come out top on the trade battle. So P1 is initially going to be in control of the Denver surrender, but the pinch comes through. These are some big gunfights if Boomer can get it, but he does not, and that is huge here for the surrender. But the pinch is in. Hotbox God and Alex combined for a couple kills, and that's going to leave the hill open for a moment as Fame's going to slide in, try to get some positioning, but Minnesota Floppr bully their way in, and they're getting some good time here. If they can somehow chain this to P2, this could get very competitive very fast.
Yeah, once again, Minnesota, great job on P1, but you can see there's no one on P2 right now. You've got two Minnesota players that could be going there. Number 4, though, Fame, he's on the hill. It's all up to those Boomer and Alex to break him and get him out of there. He's on his own. Does he get the pick? No, he doesn't. Minnesota, great job getting P2 right here. If they get this full 60, they'll be in the lead. Big pick from Boomer.
Boomer trying to stay alive here. Jumps down, playing some head games with this player. Slides up, able to find the kill, but Safi picks him out. He's going to try to cross, but he gets taken out as well. The hill's going to remain white, and that's a big kill from Alex. Big two-piece from Alex. Going to start shutting down this push from the tunnel side, but Gunix and Fame come in for 3, and they're going to be able to finally get a foot into this hill. And there was about 20 seconds chipped off there that just went to no one, into the void, as it is just scrappy all over this parking lot trying to get into that hill. Neither team can get a decent foothold. Kai sliding right back in, finds a two-piece challenge out. It's a good 20 seconds here for Minnesota Floppr if they can hold on to it. It looks like they're going to get it for free as you've got Hotbox and crew on rotation here, and this could be huge.
A big rotation coming from Denver as well. They got 3 players flooding from that back area. You got double doors being pushed. Gunix, though, gets the kill. Huge kill from Denver right here. This could give them a big advantage if they get it. But Hotbox on the flank. Can he get one? No, he gets gunned down by Fame. What a big kill from Fame right there. Boomer also gets gunned down. I mean, Denver just doing a great job of holding this hill right here.
Yeah, that 4 dead from Denver is a check out because they're spawning all the way back P5, P2 area. Now they got to try to cross. Gunix is very keen to what's going on here. He's going to be able to cut Boomer down early. So you have Alex on the trade, and Hotbox is able to find Fame in the backside. There's still 28 seconds on this hill. They can work a break here, and they're going to get right in. That's exactly what Minnesota needed here. Another big 20 seconds if they can break it off and collect that time. But Minnesota Floppr got to stay ahead of these rotations as well. This Denver surrender is very keen to get into here to this barbershop hill early. Kai's going to get that player very weak. The trophy cuts down the nade, but the trade is in. You do have Safi in the hill. Going to be here with number 7 on those tunnel stairs. And that player could be everything here, Blubsy.
It's a very close game. It's only a 20-point game, and Fly gets one, but Kai is there. Can he clean it up? Can he help his team get back into this?
That's
Another kill from the side of Minnesota. It's not over. Kai right here. He did heal up. That's 2 down for Denver, though. 3. Kai's the only one left. He gets the pick, though.
Kai finds one, stays alive. They slide out and find him here. It's a big 30 on the board. Denver can win here. You need a break from Minnesota. Boomer able to find a two-piece. He's going to try to slide in. He does get picked up by Gunix, though. Through the window, Gunix holds strong onto Hotbox. Alex is able to finally get the kill, but you do have Denver just continuing to hold on here, and Minnesota knows the game. They've got to try to get in here, at least for a moment. There's the contest. Maybe just long enough to delay that out, and it was. So now they can stay alive just a moment longer, but you've already got number 2 and 3 spawning towards that next hillside, and that is going to be all she wrote, Blubsy. The Denver surrender taking it 250 to, I believe, 187.
Yeah, it was a much closer game than what the score tells, that's for sure. And a big start from Minnesota. But Denver, I think the biggest takeaway from that game is how
bounce back here. They really need this search and destroy.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how their setups are going to be. Probably a typical 2-2, but no, it seems like more of a 3-1. Boomer right here watching that book area. Can he get the pick? Yes, he does. That's huge from Boomer. Probably called out A as well.
Yeah, that's a big kill. Get a lot of info there. He's going to continue to just lock down that center of the map, and it seems like Floppr maybe have an idea of what's going on. You can see the players kind of rotating their push around a little bit. Boomer's in a really great position. This is something I've kind of learned on terminal. You want to get under that plane, and Kai is getting Mixie in the terminal side. He's going to find a two-piece, and they know Safi is just running through the plane right now. And he is in a 1v3 situation here. Gets stunned through the wall as well. You got to love it.
Yeah, Safi's in a very difficult position right here. He does have to plant the bomb as well. So Minnesota just have
Oh?
to wait. Can you get the pick? But no, it's a very difficult angle right there. And Minnesota do a great job to bounce back. That's exactly how you want to play after a loss on hard point. I mean, great job. Hotbox. Wow, lasers.
Yeah, the Snaprooski there from Mr. Hotbox with the Borealis camo as well. You love to see it. Guy's been grinding in every type of way. That camo is so sexy, man, but I don't have the fortitude for that.
I know it, yeah, but it is beautiful.
Yeah, look, these guys all have their whatever this is called, cosmic Badussi or whatever. But here we go. We got Safi and Fly Terps trying to find another first blood, but Boomer's gonna snap down with a big two-piece, and they just run Safi right over. And that is gonna be a 1v3 situation once again for Denver Surrender, and in this time within 20 seconds here.
I mean, Minnesota just going through A very quickly, and Denver didn't know how to respond. Safi does get timing as well there, so it was kind of unfortunate, but still, Fame in almost an impossible position right here. 30 seconds to defuse and get 3 kills. You guess one though.
There's one. He got through the first stage of TSA. And he's got to take his shoes off here. It's gonna be big. I don't know if he can make it. No liquids over 8 ounces, Fame. You gotta get in there, man. That's gonna be all she wrote. He cannot defuse. The Minnesota Floppr find the kill in the long run, and that is 2 rounds in a row for them. And Boomer's got first bloods in both rounds so far.
Yeah, Boomer doing a great job of giving his team the advantage, and right here, beautiful shots from Alex. I'm looking to see how Denver reacts now, because they've seen what the initial setup from Minnesota is on defense, so excited to see how they react to it. I want to see more A pushes. Typically, we see a lot of B, and I'm happy that we've seen 2 A pushes right here, so fingers crossed.
We may see the variation come through here. But
It
now
seems
it's
like they
looking like
are going to... Actually, I don't know.
no, they're spreading it a little bit. Denver's turtling up. They're not trying to give away that first blood again. That's probably wise. You can see Boomer just trying to pick one up there.
And he
Oh,
does. That's
there we
another.
go.
That's another first blood from Boomer.
Oof.
Hot
Yeah,
box right
that's
here. See, Denver, they're trying to go through book. They're trying to figure out what they can do, but they're just stuck in that back spawn area. And then Kai gets another kill. Can he get a 2-piece? This is a repeat of round 1. It was Boomer and then Kai with the 2-piece.
yeah. It's not where you want to be at all. You got another 1v3. That's 3 in a row. Gunix has been in 2 of them, I believe, here now. She's going to try to get something going, but the bomb is down in a terrible position. You can see that number 5 player can probably see it from that angle they're holding over there. And, now he's going to have to try to cross, and there's the info. You should start seeing some arrows adjust. Or, oh, is he finding timings there on that guy? No, they're all
Probably
getting
is,
on the
but
plane.
not a lot of time.
Yeah, that's just a little rough. Gunix gets cut down, and Floppr showing a lot of resolve here. That's 3 early rounds in a row on Search and Destroy, and that could be enough to keep him alive here and force that map 4 in this series.
There's a lot of discipline coming from the side of Minnesota as well. When they get that first blood, which they have been, they're still being patient. They're waiting to get those picks. And Kai 5-1, Boomer 4-1. I mean, what a start from the both of them. Denver though, big defense around here. They have to get this round win if they want to stay in it. It's all about momentum.
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head here. This round is pretty much everything for Denver. You really want to pick this up. Going down 4-0 is not good, and they have the chance to get a win on defense, which may have a little bit of, maybe a little easier than trying to find it on offense here. But there you go, Fly Terps. He's been looking for that first blood this entire time, finally able to find it onto Boomer. He's got a nice angle here onto Alex. I don't think he's going to expect that, and that's Fly Terps with another one. Going to try to will his team in here. Is able to spot Kai as well. Fame somehow going to snake that kill from him here, and now it's just Hotbox and the 1v everything.
Yeah, I mean, Denver just dealing with that Minnesota aggression by just staying back, and just like that, a perfect round from Denver, making it 3-1. That's exactly what you want to do. You need to get it one round at a time. Hopefully the momentum shifts in their favor for Denver, but Minnesota, I don't see this making them deter. I think with the big start that they had, it's kind of tough to see, especially on this defense where they're just so disciplined. Boomer is a menace when he plays on that AC steps as well.
Yeah. No, it was just a tough situation when you're on offense on this map and you get first blooded. I mean, you just can't really go anywhere. There's so many different angles to try and cross here. And now you're able to pick up the first blood again. Fly Terps finding Hotbox this time. They've got all 4 members bullying into B. This is going to be the first time we've seen a B hit here. And so far they've been able to cross in, but the nades coming out from Boomer. No hits there. But you can see the Floppr going to try to start surrounding this hill here. Gunix is able to find Alex in the corner. That's a big one. Stuns are coming out. Bomb is down. It is a 2v4 situation here.
2v4 situation. Can he get the pick? Safi does. It's a 3v4, 4v1. Boomer's all that flopped, and he does get gunned down. Another flawless round from Denver. They do a great job with that opening pick, and as soon as they get it, they just flood into that B point, get the bomb down. It's pretty much impossible for Minnesota to retake this.
Yeah, I think the Minnesota were not ready for that that quick hit towards B there. The team shots onto that player Hotbox onto the glass side, just a little too much there. So now Floppr find themselves in a tough position because once again on the attacking side, it's a little more difficult on this map, and you're in potential to let Denver tie this back up. You can see that lead that you worked so hard for disappear. They're taking a play out of Denver's book. They got a smoke right in the face of these defensive players, and they're trying to push up, but here's Gunix running it down, and that may be a mistake here as he gives up that first blood, and Denver surrender. Now going to be forced to play it a little more passive, but Alex finds one onto Fly Terps, makes it a 4v2 situation. Floppr not looking to go down here.
And Timor, from what we've seen, every time a team gets that first blood, they're in a almost unlosable position. Right here, though, Alex, he does get that kill. 3v1, all up to Fame. He's in that book, and he gets gunned down. And yeah, just like that, if you get that first blood, you win that round. It's been 4 first bloods for Minnesota. They won it. 2 first bloods for Denver, and they won that.
It's just that easy, folks. You just got to find that first blood. You can get yourself a little numbers advantage here, and I think it just literally feels like you can't cross anywhere on the map. Like once you start losing members of your team, and especially when you're on offense, it just matters so much more. Being able to find a first blood on the offense just allows you to be able to push out weird cuts, find angles that they just can't watch as there's not enough eyes. And Minnesota trying to spread the map once again here. Denver doing the same. It looks like they're going to try to play for some picks here.
And once again, they're just not challenging Boomer on that bottom AC steps. They know that he's a difficult kill to get there. And Boomer just trying to get information. Alex, though, gets a kill on Safi, gives them the advantage, and you know what that means.
Yeah. Oh, there's a quick trade, though, from Gunix. Able to find Alex. That's going to allow that player to pick up the bomb, and now you got Hotbox kind of giving some info here, and Fame finds Boomer to give the life advantage back to Denver here. But Kai is in a really good position. I don't think they're going to know that he's in this plane, and they may be keen to bring the bomb there.
Yeah, they got 2 players on B, but not the
Yeah,
bomb
they're
player.
rotating
But
it
he
across.
is rotating. And
Oh, this
Hotbox,
is awkward.
does he see him? It probably not. He gets the timing on him,
Oh,
but
that's awkward.
yeah, very difficult gunfire from there.
Yeah, and Gunix finds the kill there. I mean, you got to think those quick trades from Gunix have been everything here in this round. As Hotbox is going to slide out, finds one, just not able to deal with that amount of players there, and Denver Surrender holding on. They force a 3-4 situation, and we may even get to see the accursed 5-3 here.
Maybe indeed. Um, Minnesota though, they've shown us what they can do on defense. They've showed us what they can do on offense. If they go for that B once again, maybe throw a smoke or something, and try and deal with that Denver patience that they have. Because realistically, the only time Denver is losing is when they get aggressive. But when they're patient, they're probably the better S&D team.
Yeah, whenever they hold their pre-aims, they seems like they do a pretty good job of finding kills there and at Fame. We get the first blood. He's quickly traded by Alex once again. That's going to open the plane wide open, though. And I don't think Minnesota Floppr know that. As Safi kind of rotate around, finds Boomer. He's also quickly traded. So now you got a 2v2 situation. And still, they just got the bomb towards that plane side. I think number 4 is going to see that cross there, too. And this is going to be a weird situation.
Yeah, number 4 is, yeah, Fly is moving over to B. Making sure that he gets those picks from their back spawn. He sees one. Does one.
Oh,
Can
he
he get the
gets
second?
one. That's
Gets
big.
traded.
That's so big.
Not a lot of
He's
time
a
left, just 30 seconds.
Yeah. It puts Hotbox in a position to try and clutch here. You do have number 3 pushing through book side. He's gonna step it up. That's Gunnix. He knows he's just got to be annoying here. Just keep him from playing. And now there's 15 seconds left on the board. Hotbox got a decision to make. Do you chow? Do you plant? What do you do? It looks like he's gonna opt to maybe chow out here. He's not gonna opt to plant. And now Gunnix is just going to play the corner, and that's the round. Denver Surrender tying it up off the great 1v1 play from Gunnix. That's some search IQ to just stay alive there.
Yeah, I mean, Gunnix, he knows he doesn't have to chalice. He can fight it once the bomb is down. Time is on his side, and he does exactly that. Hotbox in a very difficult position right there. Do you plant? Do you go for the kill? Do you search for it? I mean, it's a 50-50, and he just unfortunately chose the wrong decision.
Yeah. There's so many angles that Gunnix could have chowed from there. I mean, it's just difficult, but Boomer once again getting busy early, but Kai's going to be able to find the kill though onto Gunnix. The big kill, and you can see, you know, where Gunnix died on the map there on the glass, getting a little aggressive once again. So that may be the downfall here for Denver Surrender in this 9th round.
That's another pick from Minnesota, and a Boomer with a 2-piece. It's all up to Fame right here. Trying to get the pick, but no. Kai's there. He gets the win. Just like that. Minnesota 5-4. What an S&D we have here, T.
Yeah, this is a heater here, and I wish we could see the Boomer kill cam there, because, you know, Kai, this is great and all, but I saw one skull challenge out of glass by Dreamside and one skull in the bookcase, and those kills happened pretty quick, so I think there was a snap by Mr. Boomer there.
Yeah, he's been snappy, and he's been lethal on that AC steps, that's for sure. Minnesota, though, offensive round, so Denver do have the advantage of playing on defense. It could go to round 11.
That's what they would hope for here. They got to try to force it out. They do have the clock on their side. They're just not trying to overchow, not trying to give anything. It's the Floppr trying to get angles towards that B bomb. They seem like that's where they want to go, as Kai's getting lots of damage down, but not really finding anything.
The
Oh.
trade comes in. Boomer, it's gunned down, but
Oh,
Denver. All up to Alex right here. Can you get the one? Yeah, he can. Can you get the second? No. And just like that, round 11. I wonder who gets defense.
I mean, we got to take a look at the scoreboard if we can here.
That was a collapse from Minnesota right there. I mean, Denver, 3 very quick picks, only 1 traded kill, 3v1. Tough position for Minnesota to be in.
Yeah, it's definitely tough there. Minnesota Floppr do get the defense, though. That's a little nice. Give yourself maybe a slight advantage here, but Denver have proved that they can win an offense, and they're going to try to get it done here. But you can see they're sending 3 to B very quickly. They're doing pretty much exactly what the Floppr just did the round before.
They are, and Minnesota's just doing a great job of just getting those tabs in, but not dying, playing their life. Denver is still all the way back in that burger area. And Alex, wow, what an angle, playing all the way back, giving them the space. Guy right here, can he get the pick? No, Fame. That's a
Mm.
huge first blood from Fame. 3v4.
Yeah, this is gonna get real tough here for the Flopper, but they can get lots of info on this cross, but Boomer does get picked up. The team shots ring out. Alex able to get a trade onto Fame. This 2v3 is gonna be rough here. But you got that player challenging back across with the bomb. It's a little wild as Alex almost takes him. And now the bomb getting moved into the A side. Hotbox and Alex got to try to put something together here for map 2.
Seems like the bomb is gonna go down as well. Hotbox though in a position to sort of flank or at least get that player that goes into the back plane, but no one is pushing him. They're playing very patient. Alex trying to go on a flank as well, and it's all up to
Ah,
Alex now. 3v1, bomb is down, and it's very difficult place to defuse. Can he get the pick?
I
20
mean, he's
seconds
gonna
left.
have to. He's gonna have to morph into the Red Ranger here to try and take this round. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Never surrender. Take it. They get the search and destroy in the round 11, and they go up 2-0 in the series. This is
Yeah,
looking a little tough here for this Flopper.
especially when they were up in both games with the momentum starting on.
Welcome back, COD Rec League fans. We are here on the Invasion Control, Denver Surrender, and the Minnesota Floppr squaring up here. This is do or die for the Flopper. They've lost the first 2 maps, Hardpoint and the Search and Destroy. And now they've lost the first 2 gunfights here as Denver Surrender are already on, or, I mean, they just pushed straight through that B objective.
They they just basically chalked it. They trying to go for the A, and A is definitely the more difficult one to go for. Daffy right here is on it though. They've realized maybe it's time to get that extra minute in, and then a big kill from Hotbox right there. Fame though does trade him out.
That's a big
Getting
one
run
from
down by
Fame.
Kai. Just like he said, the SMG, it can be very useful to have a good sub on that team if you know how to run your routes, and Kai definitely knows how to run his routes.
Oh yeah, the guy moves in groups here. Minnesota Flopper doing a good job of just delaying this push, not really allowing Denver to get too big of a foothold here. But with a 2-piece that's quickly traded out by a 2-piece from Gunix, he's immediately picked up. I mean, this is just a trade fest towards B. 38 seconds on the board before Fame is able to hop in, and the lives slightly in the favor of Denver here. Is this is a pretty standard control breakoff here.
Definitely is, and Gunix right here doing a great job just holding that DVD area. B does go for the side of Denver, so they have the live advantage. They have the first tick, minute 30 to work with, but good luck getting A.
Yeah, you've got Hotbox in a great position here, and the rest of the team is very aware to hold that back gas side for that push through. But Hotbox does get ticked up by Terps. That's going to allow those spawners to come off for free. And Terps is able to find the initial onto Kai as well. He's not in the hill, but he's very close. Going to wait for his team to try and push up here. And Minnesota are in a sticky spot. They got to try to get out of their spawn here.
Gunix does get stunned, and then Kai gets the pick on him, and good awareness from Kai too to know that there is someone in that Rugs building as well. Right here, Minnesota do fight off that initial push from Denver. Minute left, so there's still a lot of time to work with. 14 to 13, 13 is the lag. Kai gets a 2-piece, and then Hotbox with 1 as well. 3 to 2 on the scoreboard, and then Boomer with another kill. Minnesota now are tied up on lives. 40 seconds remaining. Not much for them to do.
Yeah, this is a little rough here. There's just so many long lanes that you got to try to cross, and Hotbox has just been inching up that Ocean Street this entire time. So now he is in prime position to kill these spawners off, and he's doing just that. As the rest of Denver are gonna have to try to rotate around. Everything is on Fame right now. He's the deepest man. He's gonna have to try to find a kill. He gets one there. It's gonna cause those defenders to spin. So they start looking for him, but he gets killed crossing the street. And that's going to be maybe all she wrote here for this round is nobody from Denver can get in. The Flopper hold on defense. And I think only gave up 3 ticks there, so that's about as textbook as a D you can ask for on control.
Yeah, definitely great control from Minnesota. Once again, Minnesota with the momentum. Can they keep it? That is the question right here. We can see what their thinking is on their offensive side. It is tough to win offenses, so I'll give them that. But if they can win this offense, it'll be huge, not just for this map, but for the entire series. Maybe it'll give them the momentum for a reverse sweep. We'll see. They are pushing A off the bat because that is the more difficult one to get.
Ooh. Trades ring out, and it's just back and forth. Stops on a red name here. Is Flyterp's just gonna go ahead and find some good timing, lines him up, and finds himself a three-piece. But that is gonna force a spawn close to that B side here. So Floppr are already in. Gunix did spot Alex to the backside. He's gonna be able to find that player. Flyterps finds another one into Kai. This is a really great round start for him. As Floppr got about a half tick towards the B side. They're gonna lock in that first one, and not a terrible start for them, but they got to get Fame out of this spawn here.
Yeah, Fame is just holding that palace area. He does get gunned down, which is very good for the side of Minnesota. They are already one tick in, almost in the second, but it's only one player on that B point. He does have the assist from players number 7 and 6, Hotbox and Alex.
Oh,
Safi right here, just making sure they doesn't lose A. They're gonna give up B. Denver trying to set up for the next push.
yeah, Denver has a lot of sight lines covered here. Just force Minnesota to try and come around through the backside. Flyterp, it's a quick trade onto Kai, makes it a two-piece, having a huge round here. 15 and 8 so far in this control, and he's sliding in for another one, but Hotbox holds strong. That's a big kill here. As you can see how Minnesota is spread on the map right now. They're trying to attack from multiple angles here. That's a big one from Kai, gonna open it up onto Fame. Gunix wraps around, able to get a trade as Kai finds another one, and Alex takes out Gunix. That's opening it up quite a bit, as now Minnesota Floppr are going to be able to slide in, get close to the hill. They can finally step in, but Fame and Flyterps just immediately take them out.
Alex with a two-piece, so it's not over yet. Alex is in there, that back spawn, so Denver has to watch out for that gas area, and then you got the side of Minnesota just waiting for one pick before they can start flooding in. Can they get the first pick? Yes, they can. Hotbox with a big kill, but Gunix is right there. Trade out Kai. 50 seconds left, so still a lot of time to work with, but 14 to 15 on the life count. Not many lives left.
Yeah, you gotta use up every bit of that clock you can here as they're finally able to get in. Alex or Hotbox is gonna step onto A as Alex is looking over him. He's gonna find that kill here. You have Flyterps flying in, able to find one, gets the second as well to stop that progression, knocks it right off the board. And this is gonna be Denver settling right back into a defensive hold. The Minnesota Floppr now do not have a whole lot of time to work with, about 30 seconds. They got to try to put together a break here as Kai finds the first one and gets away with his life. That's huge for them as Alex gets the second. This may be it, Blupsy.
20 seconds left. If they want to get it, they have to do it right now. Can Fame get the kill? No, Boomer with a huge kill, but Gunix with a two-piece to clean him out. Wow, that was clutch from Gunix right there. He does get gunned down, but Flyterp is right here. Flyterp, and as you said, teamwork. That's all she wrote.
Yeah, there's just not much left you can do there. That was their final shot on the round and didn't pan out. As defense is looking real tough to break here. That's another 3-tick round for an offensive team. So far it's even as far as that goes, and it's looking like that is going to matter quite a bit here. You want the defense.
You definitely do want that defense, and life count seems to be almost even as well. So if it does come down to even ticks, it's gonna come down to that life count. I think Denver is slightly in the favor of that life count. Not so sure. Can't do math right here, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
Flyterps is carrying a little bit here.
I hope you're taking notes, T, because you just played that as your first map on rank play.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is how you win a defense.
So far, I've got Sign Flyterps as #1 on my invasion to-do list. So it seems to be working out so far for Denver as they're able to get into A. They find a tick onto it, tick and a half here, but as Kai's gonna try to slide in, but Fame holds strong, gets a big kill to secure that second tick, and this could be trouble for Minnesota.
Definitely can be. They're almost getting that third pick, third tick. Gunfire. Can he get
Oh!
him? Fame with a huge kill.
No, no, no!
Kai there
Boomer!
cleans it out. He's not shooting bodies, by the way. That was a trophy.
Yeah, you got no allegations just yet. Not gonna toss it out. Ooh, look at the trigger discipline from Hotbox. Wow. Gonna be able to secure a two-piece here, and he says, "Hey, there's still one more running around," but that is Fame, and guy is shooting a little bit right now. Hotbox is gonna stay behind the dozer, just being a nuisance right now. I love the way he's playing his life. Get some good damage onto Safi before he's taken down. Gonna allow his team to rotate over, but they gotta find some kills here as Kai and Alex combine for a couple. That's gonna be just what they needed. And now they gotta defend B, and that can be a little difficult.
I mean, after a great start from Denver getting those 2 ticks on A, they haven't gotten a single tick on B yet. This could be a great defensive hold from
Oh, what
Minnesota
a
after
bait and
giving up
switch.
2 on A. Flytrap does get one, Gunnix gets the other though. If they get the extra minute on B, this would
Oh,
be huge
no.
for Denver.
Yeah, that's not what you want. If you are the Minnesota Floppr, you really don't want them to get that B objective. Get that 19 seconds out of here. If there's one kill, I mean, they got to try to cross the map. They got 2 players in 7 and 8 pushing across. Boomer does big damage to Fly Terps. The second tick comes in at B. This could spell trouble. Alex able to find one, but he gets traded out. You got Boomer sliding in, not able to find anything, and that is going to be B captured. Flupsy. Uh-oh.
They do have only 7 lives left, so they are down a fair amount when it comes to lives. They might not win this this offensive round, but getting 5 ticks in, that almost guarantees you defense for that last round if they get to it. Boomer gets one and Hotbox punches one. Alex gets one and then 2-piece, and
Oh.
just like that, 3 lives remaining for Denver.
Ouchie, ouchie, and Hotbox being the thorn in their side right now, just making it so difficult to cross. Every single kill is huge here. It's 11-1. The young phenom Gunnix is all that's left. He gets taken down, and Flopper clutch up a D, but 5 ticks, totaling 8 that Denver have been able to get so far. They got to try to answer back here, and 5 is asking a lot.
Yeah, this is a very important offensive round for the side of Minnesota. If they do get 5 with that live advantage that they just had on this round, they could guarantee defense on that last round. But if you get 5, you might as well go for 6 and just end it right there, right?
Yeah, yeah, just take the dub, you know? Go ahead and close it out. Could be easy as that. Extend your series a little bit. Wouldn't be respecting my sleep schedule too much, but we'll have to see how that goes here later, folks. Is Gunnix gonna get that stun out into P1? He's flying. And speaking of flying, Derps has got the first blood. He gets traded out by Alex, though. That's a big kill. The second one there for the Flopper. They're playing it nice and slow, not getting too crazy aggressive on the map. They do have a player on B to stop the clock at 1:07. And then now you got Denver gonna have to spread the defense a little bit.
Alex with a great start, 27 and 14, and then Fly with 28 and 19, and Fame gets a big pick right here. Gunnix, can he get the
Oh,
second? Yes, he can. I mean, wow, Minnesota. Okay, Kai
all
does
right.
get
That's a
trade him
good
out,
beat.
so it's not over. That's 2 ticks for the side of Minnesota. They're probably gonna get the third with that extra minute as well. Fly
Oh.
though, definitely annoying to play against. That's for sure.
Yeah, Fly is doing his thing this series, 29-20. He's the kill leader in the lobby right now. And, you know, Minnesota able to cap the B objective pretty early. They got 2 minutes to deal with here, but you got to get Safi off the board, and they're able to do just that. And unless that was just a big explosion. Yeah, okay, no cruise missile. I thought that sounded like a cruise getting called in for a second.
I don't think anyone's been able to streak. I mean,
Nah.
in this entire series, it's been very evenly matched. Trades going back and forth. The closest thing
Oh.
we've seen was a 5 streak at the start of P1.
Yeah. Hotbox was able to get that one early there, but Kai finally able to step up. He's got Boomer there with him. There's a couple kills for Gunnix and Safi. But that's a tick now for the Flopper towards A. This could be everything. I mean, they only need one more to tie it up. It's Kai. He's going to try to guarantee one more. Can't get it. And now it's a full reset here, but damage is done. There's one tick off the board for Minnesota Flopper. They just need one more. The golden number here, and they got a minute 15 to do it.
And life count is pretty even, 19 to 16, so it's still kind of close. Denver, though, great setup. They got 2 on point. One guy watching that back spawn, that palace area. Safi just holding it down, and then they got one guy back gas just in case they go for the flank.
Oh.
And that's exactly what Boomer is trying to do.
Yeah, Boomer's running it down. He knows his player's hurt back here, able to flank out Safi, and now look at him. They have a great pinch onto the hill. Gunix is going to go big and finds the first one onto Kai. Makes it 2 onto Alex. Now you got Boomer in the critical position to try and find a kill here. Slow this defense down. He can't get it done, though. And that's going to be huge for the Denver Surrenderers. They've got some more map control towards the street side. The Flopper only got 25 seconds left, Blupsy. This is their final hit.
And not much time left. Not a lot of they need that one tick if they want to get that defense, so they need at least a break here. They don't have to finish it, but was that a cruise that came in?
I think it was there, and a couple kills ring out. Just a giant explosion again, maybe, but Boomer is able to find a kill in the back. He's got 3 seconds to try and get on, slides in, and gets the kill. He's going to be able to stop it. 2.1 on the board, but he's got to win one more here. You got Fly Terps. He's going to chow in. Boomer holds strong. One more for the tick, and the team shots ring out, and those team shots ring true. The Minnesota Floppers stay in. They get that second tick, and they're looking for 3. They're going to try to close it out here, Blupsy, and that's all she wrote. Boomer is everything.
I don't believe what we just saw. I mean, Boomer just getting that pick on the flank and then just going in, getting the kill on the hill, and then getting those 2 that pushed out. Wow. I mean, that is exactly what you want to do. Back with some more CRL action. This is map 4, Gold Premade South. Minnesota versus Denver. Minnesota won that control quite convincingly, and with a huge performance from Boomer in that last round as well. Minnesota right now is off to, once again, a very good start. Minnesota's been quite lethal when it comes to the start of the map. Right here, they are in control of P1, getting a lot of hill time. Hotbox with 1, Alex with another. Minnesota, but Denver right here for the break. You can see Minnesota's already set up for P2. We've seen them rotate early quite often, so
it's kind of been their play style here, is to try and get in these hills early, get a couple big kills, and get that first 20, maybe 30 seconds. And they've been pretty good at it, pretty efficient so far. But as these next few kills come through, these are really big off these rotations. Denver was able to get 16 off that first hill, so nothing to shake a stick at here, folks, as the P2 is well underway. Minnesota Floppr here early once again.
Once again early, and once again, Denver is able to break that hill. I mean, Denver just, I don't know what it is. They just break hills so well. It could be that Minnesota is lacking a bit in where they don't know how to hold hills, but Alex with that 3-piece cleans them out. Safi's there to catch the trade, and then Hotbox gets the pick. Minnesota in control of the last 25 seconds or so. Should be very useful, but teamwork. We're going to see our first P3 on subbase, our first new P3.
Yeah, no more sub hill there. You can see number 2 has been doing his homework too. He's starting to push across there. He knows that they got to try to cross out, and now it's back behind the ramp over here, and you know, maybe top snow can be a pretty big power position here. You can see number 1 kind of hanging out around that side. That's Gunix. He's been lethal all series long, 7-3 right now on a 3 streak, looking to keep doing damage as he finds a 2-piece off the top ropes like Batman. He's gonna break that hill once again, and Denver Surrender looking very good here on P3.
Once again, another break from Denver. Now it's all about if they can hold it or not. And just like you said, that top snow area, you can see Minnesota players flooding in. Alex gets the trade, and then another kill. Alex just carrying that momentum already, 10-5. Hotbox with 1 and Kai with another. Minnesota break this hill.
There you go. You know, maybe on the next go round, if we get, oh, look at that spawn there from those Denver players that they spawn right behind the hill. That's a free 15 for them. is they're going to have to try and push across. You do have number 2 and Sappy already over here to maybe try and influence the spawns back towards P4, but he gets picked up pretty quick here. And now that it's over on this little like weird elbow area, I don't even know what you have this call out, maybe like boxes or something. You do have Minnesota early, but it's Fly Terps walks in, he gets a free 2-piece, and now they just break again.
Denver breaking hills, Minnesota getting rotations. Who would have thought, right?
Ooh. I did get kind of blessed here off that spawn, but you got Gunix back here running it down. He's able to find a big 2-piece with a little help from his friends, and now you got Denver in a position to kind of walk away from this. But the spawn in from Boomer is brutal as he immediately takes that player off the hill.
Yeah, and then Fly is on the hill trying to get the time, but Boomer's all the way back. Could get a couple of picks. Fly does know he's there. He tags him a lot. He's very weak. Gunix is there, gonna clean that kill right here. And he does just that. And then back to our P5, our regular P5, what we're used to. Safi gets that pick on top warehouse. This is a power position playing that top warehouse, that's for sure.
Yeah, and this can spell a lot of trouble here for the way Minnesota Floppr has been playing these hard points. You know, they've had initial every single time so far, and now they're not going to get anything off this early, at least. And it could be rough here, but that's a big 2 kills here from Boomer. Make it another had a help from Hotbox there for the 3K. They're going to be able to go ahead and find that 4th player as well as the spawns come out towards that P1 side. Minnesota Floppr going to start adjusting that defense here. And a little bit of a tide change here is, you know, this time they were able to break a hill and are now having to hold it.
It seems if you want to win hard point, just let him take hill and then go break it. Don't
Yeah.
rotate. Minnesota, these 20 seconds are going to be very valuable if they can get them. Bam does get one. Kai gets the trade. 10 seconds. So they will be very close going into that second set of rotations. Pretty much even out of this first half.
Yeah, and there's 3 dead off that rotation there for Minnesota Floppr. So you got Alex already set up 16 and 8. The guy is having a great series as he was absolutely frying in that control as well. And now Denver Surrender trying to get into that control area. They're able to find one from Fame. He's going to get in for a moment, but he's got to wait for his teammates to come and help him out. He's got a little bit of help here from Gunix. Now Floppr in a weird position. They've got to try to break in here as they still are behind.
Yeah, Fame with a big pick right here. Getting a lot of hill time on this P1. Minnesota did get that initial hill time, that first 10 seconds. And then they break it once again,
Yeah,
holding them off,
cool.
making sure they don't lose P2. Teams are used to playing that P1 to P2 rotation because it's what we've seen from the start of the game. But Minnesota, can they hold this? They have rotations, kind of. Fame is there to break it, though. They have
Yeah,
spawns.
they really tried to give that up there. I mean, they both got killed over there on the outside. Some good plays out of Fame, and I believe it was Terps to be able to force that out. Now you got to deal with Gunix here on the backside of the hill, and he's got Terps to help him out. Gunix, 19 and 9 as well. Dude is frying, keeping pace with Alex on the other side. I mean, and the kill boards are pretty similar.
They definitely are. 138 to 120, very close. Alex gets a pick. They are on the hill right here. These 30 seconds could go for the side of Minnesota, but no, Fame is there to break it up. Can he get the second? Kai does gun him down. Minnesota. Hills going back and forth. No one's able to get any hill time on this P2. Any solid hill time at least.
It's remaining mostly white, and honestly, that kind of plays into Floppr's advantage here. Is they were able to just fend that off. They're not getting any more lead away. So they're only down like 15 points, so it's not the end of the world if you know they're not getting every second of time to chip away at the lead. But these early kills is going to be huge here. You do have Kai holding Snow, but immediately gets picked up by Safi, and that's a great kill from Alex there to help him out from the window area. And the first 10 are going to go to Minnesota Floppr, and we're going to see another lead change here as Floppr take it away on the second P3.
150 to 144 so Minnesota are in the lead. They are in control of this hill as well, but Gunix right here. We've seen what he can do. He gets one. He gets the second. Safi with one as well. Just like that. The break is in here. Gunix 23 and 11. What a start from him.
Yeah,
Him and Alex are
Gunix
going
was
back and forth.
Yeah, these guys are nuts, just butting heads all night long, and it's gonna keep going here as we've got a lot of map left here, folks. It's about 60, or I guess about 90 points here to clutch it up. And these guys are gonna be moving towards that new P4 here, over towards the sub side. I don't know how big of a fan I am of it. It's kind of an awkward spot. Uh, but we'll see how it plays out. Flopper did a pretty good job of at least keeping him off the hill last time, as they're able to get initial again. If they can find another couple kills, it could be big for him to try and get that lead back.
And they will probably get the lead right here because you can see the side of Denver spawning quite far away. Alex trying to hold him in that comms area. From that comms area, he's top third. He gets one. Can he get the second? Yes, he can.
Oh,
And then the crew is coming in, and it will get a kill because trophies don't count cruises anymore.
yeah, it's a W.
Definitely
But it
is a
was
W.
honestly kind of an L cruise, like, because nobody was really around to react off of it very well. I mean, and the time that Denver did get off of it was about 2 seconds all in all. So if you're Minnesota Floppr, you're happy to see that come out early as they find themselves over that 200-point mark. They need to play perfectly here and try to secure this map if they want this series to go any further.
Yeah, Denver are set up on P5. You can see they're already getting some hill time. Gunnix does get gunned
Oh,
down, and it's a very important kill from Kai. Boomer with one, and then Kai with another, and Minnesota break that hill.
they're
Seems that they've
doing it.
decided to just give them the hill and then break it instead of rotating early.
Yeah, this is a tough position here for Denver. They're having to force to all come through the warehouse, and they're just running into the crossfires. Boomer is looking for that three-piece, not able to get it, but his teammates are there for the trades, and now it is do or die here for Denver Surrender. They got to try to push into the hill. It's Hotbox and crew holding them down. Only about 10-15 seconds left to play with here. The Flopper going to be looking to close it out unless Terps has got something to say about it. He's able to find the kill, and he's going to delay that just a second here, Blepsy. We're going to see that P1.
And Gunnix is already set up on P1, but we've seen what Minnesota can do. And this hill is quite easy to break as well. It's very open. Boomer with one, Kai with the other. 3, 2, 1, and just like that, we are going to a map
They're
5.
doing it. They're
We are going
doing
to a
it,
map
Mr.
5.
Krabs. Oh boy. Well, rip my sleep schedule, but
Yeah.
it's all worth it. I drank 2 cups of coffee earlier just in preparation for
Yes.
this. And who do you think that is? Who do you have here before we get too deep into this round?
I want to say this is going to be Kai's match.
Ooh,
I
taking the
really
flop.
believe it.
Well, there's
Boomer with the
Boomer with the
first
first
blood.
blood. Looking good. Looking good so far. I mean, Denver forced to go down that B street. They only have Hotbox to deal with. We saw him play the dozer before, but they may not read him here again. He definitely has info on the one player. Ooh, they spot him out through the cheeky little window peek. This is going to be a difficult spot for him. Yeah, he does get overran quickly there. And now these next few kills are huge. Boomer going to clutch up, finds one. Kai with another to answer, forcing the 1v everything. Clicks maybe trying to get the assassination there, but just going to find the kill in the end. And that's a good first round for the Flopper.
Definitely so close to getting that assassination, but gets the pick. That's all that matters. Minnesota gets our first blood. Is a huge kill from Boomer, and then getting the second as well. Denver were able to trade it out, so it was a 3v3, but it is a defense. Defenses are always preferred on S&D, and we've seen Minnesota. They want that defense. Denver going to try and answer back right here.
Yeah, this is a big round for them. We can maybe see what the Flopper are going to try to do on offense here. Looks like something similar to what Denver tried. Putting a little more presence towards that B side, but this time Kai's finding the first blood. He's got the rock as well, and he's going to just keep moving it down the street as Hotbox finds Safi. Now he's got Kai to help him out. He's going to try to get this player. He's in a tough position, but he holds strong. Fly Terps with a big kill onto Kai, and he gets absolutely shotgunned by the MCW.
It's still a 2v3, so anything can happen. Bomb is down too, so Minnesota do need to pick it up. Boomer right here getting some information. Gets the attacks in, and then Hotbox helps him out right there. It's all up the fly.
Bro.
He's getting tagged as
Wow,
well.
the team play is huge there.
I mean, Hotbox being
And
right there, making sure Boomer not only does he get his trade, but he doesn't even let him get gunned down either. And then Boomer right here, he knew where Fly was, easy kill, 3v1, and just like that, it's 2-0 Minnesota. Minnesota, we're up 2-0 on the last SMD, so I'm gonna stay quiet.
yeah, yeah, I know. You just almost don't even want to talk about it because
Yeah.
you can implement that old curse that we all know and love out there, folks. But before it rears its head, we do have the Minnesota Floppr kind of making a really good play call here. They're bossing up towards that A side, kind of playing passive over across towards B, and that's actually where Denver Surrender went. So they kind of stalemated him out for a second. Kai in a great position to find a kill. He's going to be able to get one. Tries to get away with his life, turns and burns. Doesn't find the second, but gets a lot of info. He's like, hey, there's two people in P1, and now all of Denver are actually in there, and they are all trapped.
Boomer does get that pick. So it is a 3v2. Make it a 2v2. Fly is there. Fly is having a great start as well. 5 and 2
Oh,
gets another 2v1. It's all up to Boomer right here.
they got 38 seconds. They got a lot of time to deal with, but Boomer's on a godheady. Oh, the timing was terrible there. I don't think these players are going to read him. Boomer does get the kill, stands up and finds the two-piece with the ice. The young phenom bossing up out here, and history may be repeating itself, but Boomer's 6-1. He's feeling good tonight.
Definitely feeling good. And he did get that timing, but still is a very tough kill to get on that top tank. Like you said, it is a godheady, and he does get the first, gets the second. Doesn't matter if it's a 2v1. He's not scared. 3-0 Minnesota. Denver looking to have at least a solid defensive round.
Yeah, a couple goose eggs here for the side of Denver Surrender. We got Gunnix and Fame, two guys that have been, so pivotal in this series. You want to see them try to heat up here. 0-3 is not a very good start whatsoever. Floppr playing it nice and slow on this attack. They're just kind of sussing these players out. Once again, Kai with the bomb. Maybe trying to get a first blood towards the side, but Hotbox is going to pop Safi. Boomer finds a nice nade kill onto Fame, but gets traded by Fly Terps, and now Kai getting very aggressive here. Going to start running it down. 3v2 Minnesota.
Fly, he has to do something. He has to get a pick here, give his team a bit of an advantage. Minnesota do need to plant, so time is on the side of Denver, and the plant is going down. Flyter does get one. Gunnix can get them. No, Kai gets the kill. It's a 2v1. It's all up to Fly. He is 7-3, so you never know.
Yeah, he's been having a map. Here he goes. He's sliding out. Oh, he spots that player, and he's able to boss up. That's a big kill here. Bashes the door, maybe playing some audio cues. There's only 20 seconds left. Kai, you got to get away with your life. Kai chowing out. He chows that. Kai bossing up for the team, making it 4-0. And let's see it here, folks. Gets put a little weak, and he says, screw it. I'm inevitable.
The confidence that this guy has to reach out is not scared. He knew he was going to win that fight, and he did. I mean, wow. I told you, Kai's going to come up clutch. I feel it. 4-0 Minnesota. 4-0. Wow.
They're looking to put this reverse sweep in the bag here. Still
Mm-hmm.
got 2 rounds, though. They got to get the job done one at a time, and this is a very fast B hit here for Denver Surrender, not even challenge mid first. And that's going to allow Minnesota Floppr to get right behind him. I mean, look, you got number 8 on the backside already. That's Kai. He's able to find that first blood. And now Hotbox finds Safi, and Denver just in a really tough situation. Fly is able to find a kill, but bombed down, and they're completely surrounded here.
Yeah, Denver seems to just be speeding up as the rounds go. Maybe they just have to slow it down a little bit. I know they are on offense and they have to end up doing something, but Minnesota, live advantage. Time is on their side. Denver in a tough position right here. Not much they can do.
Oh, that timing from Boomer.
Hmm.
Just have Alex looking over his shoulder. That's really nice there. She's gonna just keep backing these players down. Only 30 seconds to deal with, and Hotbox is literally laying on top of the bomb. And this is very tough for Denver here. It's looking like we're gonna see that 0-5 situation.
Alex does get one as well, so Phoenix, impossible situation right here. 10 seconds, doesn't even have time to plant if he gets those picks. So.
Oh no. Ain't no way, ain't no how. Minnesota Floppr go up 5 rounds. I mean, this is looking like a masterclass from them here on Invasion.
100%. They are on offense right now, so if you want to get around, now's the time, Denver.
It all starts here.
Yeah, but definitely a rough map for some of the Denver players. Fly is trying to do his best. He is 9-5, so
Yeah, that guy's gross, man. He's been just popping off all night, but he gets taken off the board immediately by Boomer. And that's going to force a 4v3 situation here. And that could spell trouble.
they do need to plant the bomb. So Denver still they are down by one player, but you never know. Kai right here though. Does he know there's someone in P1? Does he know there's someone right on his right?
Oh,
Doesn't stun
oh,
check. Oh, Gunnex
uh-oh.
versus Kai.
Stun's good. Gunnex chows out, but he chows the wrong way. No, you threw the stun the other way, brother. No, no. No way. The double donut is secure. The big donut secure as well. And Minnesota Floppr complete the reverse sweep. I mean, it doesn't get any crazier than that, Blubsy.
I don't believe it. I honestly don't believe it. It is crazy.